of MIMINEL'S Diary Realities and Perceptions. You are welcome once again to another exciting episode of the show. And if this is your first time coming across my videos, my name is Minette, aka MIMINEL, and I own this YouTube channel. This girl right here owns this channel, and of course our show is referred to as MIMINEL'S Diary Realities and Perceptions, and our slogan has always been realities and perceptions. What I think, what you think, the reality of what is, and the way forward. And of course we bring to you the very best of gist, fun facts, dialogue, and of course the reality of whatever it is that we are discussing on the show. And I really want to apologize for not being able to put out content in the past few days because of situations or circumstances beyond my control, but I am back. And I want to say a very big thank you to all those who reached out to check on me. God bless you for me. Thank you so much. And I want to say thank you to my new subscribers. Yay! Thank you guys for joining in, and I do pray and hope you enjoy our content. And in our last video we talked about 5 deadly enemies, and we talked about the category of the frenemy, who is a friend who in actuality is an enemy, and he or she hides under the guise of friendship so they can get more information to use against you. And with that, we gave 4 other types of enemies. For those who didn't watch, please don't forget to check on the video. In our video sections, you will see all our videos. And please, I always please don't forget to give your girl a thumbs up for the good work I'm doing out here. I know. And I know I deserve some accolades too. Thank you guys so very much for the support. Your girl is grateful. Please, if you are still to subscribe, don't forget to do so. I'm pleading. Your girl is pleading on her knees. Thank you very much in advance. Yeah, I'm going to get that notification. Don't think you can escape it. I'm going to get the notification. Thank you in advance if you are going to subscribe after this video. So today, without wasting any further time, I'm going to introduce our topic for the day. Our very topic for the day is 4 tips to identify if you are in a situationship or a relationship. You know, as a lady, there are times you come across this really good looking, this handsome guy, and you feel like, "Ah, I just need to get involved with this guy." There are times when even your instincts tells you this person is not the best for you, or this person is not what you need at this point in time, but you just want to satisfy that desire, that burning desire in you. You know what I'm saying, right? I'm sure we ladies can, better relate to this. There are times when you just want to get into it. You don't care. You don't want to know if there's someone in the picture or not. I mean, you just want to have your own share of it. You just want to have that feeling of belonging, like, you know what, I dated this guy, I've been with this guy. And I don't know if ladies try to understand what that feeling I'm trying to bring out. So today I'm going to give us tips. Sometimes when we are in these relationships, we get carried away and we see the truth. We see the truth, but we do not want to admit it. We do not want to accept it. Sometimes the truth is so evident, but I mean, we are so carried away. And in the long run, you start asking yourself, but I mean, where is this relationship heading to? You might just be calling it a relationship when in actuality, it is not. I'm so sorry, my dear sister, to burst your bubbles. But that thing you might be referring to as a relationship, in most cases, might not be. So let's go into the video, and I'll give you 4 tips to identify if you are in a situationship or a relationship. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. See you after the break. And we are back. So the very first points to take note of if you are in a relationship or a situationship is the aspect of avoid labeling the relationship. What do I mean by this? Sometimes you're in a relationship and you ask yourself or ask your partner, babe, what are we? They would always avoid having those deep conversations that would lead to that question. That's the first thing. They will never want to sit down to have those intimate talks with you about what you people are. He or she would never want to give you a title. You know, it's convenient for them to always just tell you, like, let's just see what we can make of it, or let's just see how things go. Or you, sometimes even from the start, they are so specific to tell you they are not interested in any commitment. Yes, they tell you, I'm not interested in any commitment with you, but let's just see how it goes. Or they'll use a very popular phrase like, I have a girlfriend, but since you're interested in me, let's just see what we can make of it. My dear, you're already in a situationship. That's no longer a relationship. So you cannot call that person your boyfriend or your girlfriend. It's your situationship partner. In one of my videos, I said men have the natural tendency of professing love. And when they profess that love to you, it comes with titles. They give you titles. They are proud to show you off. You know, be it in public or in private, they are proud to refer to you as theirs, and they expect every other person to know that you are their property, you are theirs. They expect everyone to know, so they are not afraid to show you off, like in the midst of friends. They call you my, they give you that possessiveness, you know, that possessive, personal possessive pronoun, that my wife, my this, my fiance. They are quick to give you that if a man loves you. But if you're in a situationship with a man, he doesn't want to give you any hopes. You know, he's trying to be careful because he doesn't want you to feel like, okay, I'm playing this girl. Maybe she might just be my fallback option when things do not go well. So he tries not to give you like a title. He tries to make you people feel like in a same level. Once you are together, he feels comfortable expressing all his craziness, like, oh, you're my baby, you're my this. But in public or amongst your friends, he doesn't express that possessiveness to show that you are in a situationship and not a relationship. He's not possessive about you when he's amongst your friends or his friends, because what you people have is just a situationship. He's not ready for any commitment. And my dear sisters, the mistake we always make is that once we see these signs, we tend to underlook them and we just want to please our pleasure or the flesh. You know, we just want to be committed to him, and we start doing all the things we're not supposed to be doing. We start doing all the girlfriend duties, the wifely duties, making him comfortable. But then he already knows where you're heading to. In a situationship, you're always lonely. He doesn't make out that time for you. Like, I mean, you're not my girlfriend, so he does things at his convenience. You cannot go to public gatherings together, and even if you do, it's not to the places where he feels comfortable around. No, he cannot take you to those places. He's going to take you to other hidden places. But if you're to attend a public gathering together, I bet you're going to go on that gathering or on that show alone. So that's the first sign to note that you are in a situationship. He doesn't want to label the relationship because he wants to get the benefits from you, but of course he doesn't want to invest in you. Yes, so he doesn't bring out the possessiveness in the relationship like he would do for a lady he loves more. Point number two is the fact that men are natural providers. So if he is not providing for you, then you are in a situationship and not a relationship. Don't get me wrong, there are men who naturally do not have, but every man has that ego in him to be a provider to his woman. Yes, I'm talking about the hero instincts. The hero instincts where a man wants to naturally command that respect in his relationship. And commanding respect, there are actions that would make him earn the respect from his woman. So one of these actions is by providing for his woman. So if a man doesn't have, that is different. If he's not in a financial position, then it is different. But for a man who is in a capable position of taking care of his woman, and this woman constantly brings a problem or two to this man and doesn't receive any solution at the end, then you are in a situationship. Yes, what am I trying to say here? A man naturally wants to provide for his woman, be it financially, be it protection, or be it whatever. So he wants to be in that position of authority whereby he is in control of that woman's life. So if you bring up a problem or maybe a worry to your guy, and he is quick to give you a solution. That's because he knows that if he doesn't handle that situation at that point in time, it's going to double up against the ones for tomorrow. So he wouldn't want to carry forward that problem. Men naturally love their peace of mind and stability. So he will not want a situation where if I don't provide for this, I mean, it's still going to boil back to me. I'm going to do it tomorrow. So why carry the problem over to tomorrow? He will naturally want to provide you a solution so that you people don't talk about it again. But when you have an issue and you are in a situationship, permit me call it that, it's not a relationship, like I said. If you're in a situationship and you have issues and your partner doesn't bring out solutions, he doesn't provide solutions for you, you don't get anything at the end, then I'm sorry, that's a sign you should note. It's different if he doesn't have. Don't go and put unnecessary pressure on your man because Minette said, please, let me put this disclaimer out there. Don't go and quote me and said, Minette said, if you don't give me money, it means I'm in a situationship with you. There are times when he may not have. So don't put him unnecessary pressure, right? I'm talking of a case where he has, and you're aware that he has, and he doesn't provide. And now, providing is not only financial. Providing comes in any form. It could be an issue or a worry, and he helps you bring out a solution. It could be maybe an academic problem, and both of you try to source for how you can, go about this course or this subject. It could be maybe a business idea. Your partner is your number one supporter, and that's how it should be. But if you're not getting any of that, if you're always lonely, if you're always sourcing for solutions on your own, then my dear sister, I'm so sorry, you are in a situationship. And that brings us to the third point. The very third point is the fact that there is no consistency in the relationship. Yes, in a situationship, there is no consistency. It's either what you people meet at his convenience or you don't meet at all. So he is the only person who comes to you at his convenience. There is no time when you people can meet. There is no time when you can easily, you need your partner and he is available. No, he comes at his convenience. So if you are facing the issue of consistency, then you should note that you are in a situationship, because a lady or a man who loves a partner will not do things at their convenience. Relationship comes with sacrifice. I always say this. To love someone, you have to give up a lot of things, and one of which is your personal time. It's no longer about you. It's now about us, the two of you. What are we doing this weekend? What are we, you get? So if someone loves you, it's about both of you. But when things are done at their convenience, it's no longer a relationship, it's a situationship. I'm so sorry if I'm breaking a lot of hearts this evening, but I'll always be here giving out tips of what you should look out for in your day-to-day activities. And the very last point on the four tips that you can identify if you are in a situationship or a relationship is the lack of discussions about future goals. Yes, if a man loves you, he's going to include you in his future plans. It's always common to find couples making plans on what their next step of action would be it what next they are to do, maybe vacation or maybe visiting parents or maybe marriage for young couples. So it's very normal for a man who loves a woman to always bring her in on future plans or goals, or better still, important decision making. You cannot be dating a guy and he tells you, oh, you're a very nice lady, but if you see a man who wants to marry you, please, you can go ahead. You're in a situationship, you're not in a relationship. It means he clearly knows that there is no future between both of you. No right thinking man will want to lose the woman he loves to another man. You're not always included. Plans are always done without you. I'm hanging out with my friends. I'm always with the guys, because that's the excuse men will always give, right? I'm hanging out with the guys tonight. What about us? What about you and I? So when you see these signs, please, dear sisters, take them seriously. You are in a situationship. If a man loves you, he's going to make plans for both of you. He's going to make out time for both of you to spend together. But every time both of you are to sit down to have intimate talks, He always gives an excuse. He doesn't even want to sit down so both of you have that conversation. He's always on the go, he's always on the move, always absent, because he doesn't want to have anything intimate, like not intimate, because I mean there would be some physical contact between both of you, but he doesn't want to have anything serious to do with you. He's not taking you seriously, and that's why he's not making plans for both of you. You should understand the difference. Sometimes when you see the red flags, don't go into it. So those are the 4 tips of identifying if you are in a situationship or a relationship. Thank you very much if you have been watching up to this point. And for the purpose of this show, I'm trying to make our videos as short and precise as possible. Please don't come for me if there was any point I omitted. You can do well to add that to our comment section below, and don't forget to subscribe. I am begging. Thank you all very much, and until next time, see you all in my next video.